Can you guys hear me? Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. Yes, yes. Let's see. Just. Very good. Yes, yes. We're gonna sweat a little bit. Let's give it some time. I'm excited. Let me show you guys my setup. While we start, this is my setup. This is my house. Slash office. I think it looks a little blurry, right? Let's see if I can change that. I have a little mess. Let me. Well, I don't think I have to touch the camera. Nope. I think we should start. This is the time for you. If you don't have your water with you, go and pick it up. Let's get some water. Jane, mira a ver si se ve y se escucha. Porque yo pregunté algo y nada, y no me han contestado. ¿Qué? Ok, ok. Tengo que ponerme crema. Okay, so let me introduce myself again. My name is Jaime Espinal. I am an Olympic silver medalist for Puerto Rico. I got silver in the Olympics 2012. They were at London. I become Puerto Rico first wrestler ever to have a medal in Puerto Rico and the second silver over all the sports in Puerto Rico. And at that time, I was the seventh medal overall. So it became something pretty big in Puerto Rico. I'm really grateful, and it has been awesome since then. One other thing that I accomplished that it was super surprising and super amazing for me was become the flag carrier in the 2016 Olympics. So just qualify to the Olympics is hard. Then when I placed, I was like, wow, this is it. And then becoming the qualify again for another Olympic is really hard. And then be flag carrier, I think is even harder than the medal. I think in at the Olympics, there can be like a lot of medalists from different countries, and even one person can be multiple time medalists, like Michael Phelps. Like in just one Olympics, he got 8 medals. So being the flag carrier is just one for a country each Olympics. So I think it's less common to be the flag carrier for a country. So for me, that was something super amazing. Uh, Today, I would like to do some exercise, but I want to focus on the coordination. For me, I'm a really athletic guy, and people know me as that I throw a lot of move and like a little crazy. So I like to share that craziness with people. I like to teach them how I train, and I don't know. For me, it's fun. It's, for example, if we're gonna do push up, instead of doing the full push up and be, I prefer to do the push up like, like with rhythm, music, and excitement. Understand? Like for me, 200 push up is not the same as, I don't know, 50 push ups, really well done and with energy and excited. So we're gonna do a lot of exercise and some crazy stuff that I don't know. I think I make myself, or I think it will be fun for wrestling. I definitely think that we all should try wrestling at some point of our life. So I encourage you that If you're not a wrestler, try it. And if you're a wrestler, man, you picked the right sport. This is it. So let's start. Yes, let's stop talking and start moving. So let's start with the warm up. For now, let me. And we're gonna start with the head. In wrestling, we most of the time we warm up from head to toes or toes to head. Try to have a, I don't know, like a feeling of like what's coming next instead of just head and then knees and then elbow. So we go from the head to the toes. So we start with the head, forward, say no, sideways, circle, other side. We definitely take longer at wrestling, but since we are just doing some exercise, we just want to get loose. Back, here, here, hands forward, back, side to side. Now with your knee, and here we start with some coordination. It is hard sometimes. You need to look towards your knee, not like this, towards your knee. Now touching your toes. One more time. Now knees. Other side. Forward and backwards. Ankles. Other side. Other ankle. Other side. Okay, and then let's do some jogging if you don't have a lot of space. So let's do stationary, like in the same place. But if you have some space, let's jog a little bit. Facing the middle. Don't cross your legs. Outside. Center again. Now cross your legs. Facing outside. Jogging. Touching your knees. Ankles. Jogging. Now backwards. Jogging. Okay, so now let's start a little bit with the coordination. Just hands forward while you're running. Back. Now one hand forward and the other backwards. One hand forward and the other backwards while we're running. Other side. Jogging. Now we're gonna do a 360 turn with a jump. So we're gonna be 360 and keep running. One more time. And a third time. Very good. Keep running. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but with the hands up. Same thing, but with the hands up. So we're gonna do the 360, but hands up. Control your hands. Control your body. One last time. Very good. Walk. Okay, let's do the stance for a little bit. I think if you're a wrestler, you feel comfortable in this position, like on your stance. Just here, just to get loose. Hands side to side, down, up, move forward, back, circle, other side, just to get loose. Down, let's put one leg back, like a sprawl, but just one block. Easy, nice and easy. Now sprawl. Sprawl again. And last time. Nice. Now we're going to the floor. We're gonna do some push-ups, some abs. Again, just to get loose. Let's start with the push-ups. 10 push-ups, just easy. 10. Slow. Control your body. Ten push-ups. Good. Now let's do the abs. you have a place like mine and you can put your feet there, you can do it. If not, you can hang in here and do your best. Ten. Do your 10. And now we're going to start doing the weird stuff. For example, we're going to stand on our hands and walk in different positions. So we're going to start here, and then from here, we're going to go forward, we're going to go back, sideways, and the other side. And now here comes the weirdest part. Right hand up and left leg up. Right? And then the opposite. Easy, right? But now we're going to switch. From here, we're going to go up. From here. The same leg that is in the air, never touch the floor. From here, opposite hand, then put that hand in the floor and the leg in the air. Try it. Left leg in the air, you switch, but that leg never touched the floor. Left leg in the air, right hand, and the leg never touched the floor. Right side. For me, it's really important to control your body, to know where your body is, where is your hand, and why you move this part here. To be conscious of your body and where you go. Now we're gonna do like a push-up, and if this is a little tricky, if you are flexible, you will be able to go through without moving your hands. If not, you do it like me, like I just put one hand up. So from here, I'm gonna do it sideways so you can see. From here, we're gonna make like a push-up, and then we're gonna put our legs in the middle until you go like this. Okay? So from here, like a push-up, so I'll do it here so you can understand. Now, after you have it a couple of times, when you go, try to land flat in the floor. So now, let me see. From here, we're gonna go flat. From here, let's see, like a push-up, and go up. Easy. Let's see how it does go. Okay, now we're gonna put our hands in the floor, another coordination move. From here, and we're gonna walk on a circle, right? Like this. Other side. Okay, so now we're gonna put one knee in the floor, and then we're gonna switch knees. So from here, we're gonna do like this. Easy. Switch knees. Switch knees. Okay, now we're gonna do that while we're moving on a circle. So we're gonna do from here, switch knees and move that way. From here, switch knees and this way. And then we're gonna switch knees down and then switch knees up. Switch the knees down and then switch the knees up. So you switch the knees up like this. Then switch the knees down, and then switch knees up. Switch knees down, switch knees up. Down. And now, once you have it, it will look something like this. Now to the other side. Down. Well, that was up. And now down. Up. Down. Up. Down. And now faster. Very good. Very good. Now we're gonna do some push-ups, but with coordination. So it will be elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Here, elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. And then faster. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. And then other side. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Let's work it out for a little bit. Pretty simple. Now, let's do some coordination on top again. So we're gonna do some jumping jacks. We're gonna move our hands. Okay, so we're gonna do now the hands, gonna go forward again. Now one hand forward and the other backwards. Right? And now we're gonna do like a jumping jack, but with the hands like this. And then to the other side, this side, other side. Now forward and backward. Forward, other leg, back. Forward, other leg, back. Forward, and back. Okay, now that we have it, we're gonna do a little faster. So we're gonna start hands and then side to side. Now forward and backward. Forward, backward. Forward, backward. Okay, and now we're gonna do a jumping, like jumping jack. Jumping. So 1, 2, 3, hands. Now side to side. Other hand, switch the hands, other side. Now in the middle, now cross your legs. There you go. Good. Let's get some water. Let's get some water. Walk a little bit, get loose, breathe. We're halfway through. That's good. Good? Because we're gonna keep jumping. Now we're gonna go and touch our knees. Knees and knees. And then the next, you need to feel like a rhythm, like feel a pace, like pa, 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 pa. And then we're gonna do knees and toes. Knees, toes, knees, toes, knees, toes. And then we're gonna add a clap. Toes, clap, knees, toes, clap, knees, toes, clap. And then we're gonna add another clap in the air from here, and then knees, toes, clap, clap, knees, toes, clap, clap. And last clap at the end, in the back. Knees, toes, clap, clap, clap. Knees, toes, clap, clap, clap. Knees, toes, clap, clap, clap. Now we're gonna do all of that jumping. That was just to teach you how we're gonna do it. So now it will be jumping. So we're gonna start first just knees, then knees and toes, and then we're gonna keep adding stuff. So let's start with just knees. Feel a rhythm. Try to do it with me at the same time. Now knees and toes. Knees, knees. Now the clap. Now the other clap. Now the clap in the back. Now turning. Same thing. Switch, other side. And that's it. Good, that was a little tired. Very good. Now let's do some sprawl, but for real this time. So hands in motion, down block, down block, down block, sprawl, shoot, sprawl, sprawl, I said sprawl, 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 shoot, shoot, down block, down block, down block, down block. Good. Walk. Now, let's look for a chair, seat, sofa, something. And then we're gonna put our hands in the border. And we're gonna do some, my English is limited, so I don't know how you call this, but let's do this. Just 10, let's do just 10. Easy, right? 10. Relax. We're gonna do 10 more. We're gonna do 30 total, but 10 more. Okay? Think about just 10. Then we figure out how we're gonna do the other ones. But now, 10. 10. 10. So we are 20 down. So 10 more. And that's it of this exercise. Ready? 10 more. There you go, 10. We did 30 over there. Really good. Okay, so now we're gonna keep working with the hands. Now we're gonna do some push-ups, but my way, like push-ups fun. Okay? So we're gonna start with the push-ups like this, from one side to the other side. Like this. Push-ups. We're gonna do just 10, 5 each side. So 1, 1, 2, 2 until we do 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4 until you go to 10. 5 each side. So from here, let me change the camera. Ready? Ten. Woo! A little hard, right? Getting a little hard. One more and that's it. 10 more. We're gonna do 10 more. One more time, and that's it. Relax. Let's do it. Very good. Almost done. And we're gonna do 10 more. I know I said 20, but you know it's 30. But it's better when you think that you're finished, that you're done, and then your coach says, one extra round. You go, oh my God. So one more extra. 10. Ready? Go. Woo. Very good. Walk. Okay. I think you call them lunges or something like that. But we're gonna do this. Hands down until you touch the floor. One leg forward and the other one in the back. So from here until you touch the floor. Not just your knee until you touch the floor. Don't go hard on your knee. So this, like this. Easy. And then jump, switch the legs. So we're gonna do just 10, 5 each side, jumping high, but landing easy. So from here, there you go, 10. Easy. One more time. 10. Walk. Last time. Go. Good. Walk. Let's rest on your stance. Stance in motion. Let's do 1 minute. Let me see where's the time. Okay, we're gonna start in 15 seconds. 1 minute. Hands in motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute. 30 seconds. 30. 5 seconds. Time. Okay, now we're gonna do some stretching, and then I will talk a little bit. For me, like I said, it's very important to be in shape, to drill correctly, and do all those stuff. But it's very important to have fun, to feel good, and to know why are you doing the stuff that you are doing. So now we're gonna just stretch for a couple of minutes, not too long, maybe 3, 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna talk again and say some stuff. So I hope you enjoy it. But for now, let's stretch. Let's go with the legs first. Open your legs. One side. Other side. Middle. One side. Let's put one knee up. Other side. This knee up. Good. Now hands. One hand. Up. Same hand. Other side. Up. Good. Let's put the hands back. Very good. On your knees. Try to sit on your ankles and just relax. Breathe. Now lean forward. Breathe. Deep, deep breathe. One side. Other side. Okay. Keep stretching. Now you're gonna have 2 minutes to just stretch on something that you feel like you have to stretch that I didn't. So you have 2 minutes to stretch. I'm gonna look for something. 2 minutes. Don't. If you want, you can get some water, but don't leave. 2 minutes. Okay. For me, it was a good workout. I really enjoyed uh, sweating a little bit and sharing with you guys all my crazy stuff. Of course, there are more, but because of the time and the space and everything. But You have to do what you can. So, but for me, the most important part of this is this last 10 minutes because I got to share with you some stuff. In Puerto Rico, in wrestling is not that big. Wrestling is not that big in Puerto Rico. So I was the first guy since I am like 16. I was part of the national team, like the adult national team. So in Puerto Rico, a good thing is that you can plan your life like every 4 years, like for the Olympics. Instead of, for example, here, if you plan your life 4 years, you don't know if you're gonna be the first guy in the U.S. the next year. So it is a little hard and complicated. But in Puerto Rico, we have that as a good part. But in the downside is that you don't have so many partners. You don't have people to wrestle and like good athletes, and the mentality in Puerto Rico is not as big. So my point is, before the Olympics, like when I grew up, I was decent good, and my coach always thought that I could be somebody and I can win the Olympics, I can win a world championship tournament. And in my head, it was just like, well, he said that to everybody. That's to encourage me. Yeah, yeah, you can do it. But I didn't believe it until I moved to the States. I was really glad to be part of and I'm still part of the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club. And the mentality here was the one that, I don't know, like shook me, like, yeah, because I don't know, I was training here, I was beating guys at the training center, and then when we go to the same tournament, the same guy make it to the finals, and I didn't even place. So I was, wow, what's going on here? What's wrong with me? And the mentality was just the mentality. It's so important to have the right mentality, like to believe that you can do it, because this is the important thing. If everybody around you think that you can't do it and that you are bad and you shouldn't do it, you're not gonna do it, and you believe in yourself, there's a chance that you can do it because you are the one that believe in yourself, that you are the one that you're gonna say, I don't care, I'm gonna just do it and bam, do it. But it's the opposite also. If everybody around you think that you can do it, oh, because you have the best facility and the best training partner, and everybody think that you can do it, but you don't believe that you can do it, it's not gonna happen. So stop looking for excuse. It's not something from the outside. It is you. You are the one that decide if you're gonna win or not, if you're gonna reach your goals or not, if you're gonna be good or not. Even if the rest of the world think that you cannot do it, if you want to do it, you can do it. At the Olympics in 2012, nobody, including my coach, nobody thought that I can get a medal, that I can place, that I can make it to the finals. But I did. At that point, it was really, I don't know, it was really emotional. Like I went to the Olympics thinking that Franklin Gomez, he was 74 kilos, I was 84, and I thought that he was the one that gonna win because he took silver in the World Championship the year before, and he beat the guy that beat him in another tournament. So at the Olympics, Puerto Rico thought that Franklin gonna make it, and Franklin got sick the same day of the weigh-in. So we all knew, like, wow, if it's hard winning an Olympic healthy, imagine sick. So I was really sad, and I was like, wow, God, I wish I can at least win 2 matches. And during the tournament, I was still thinking negative thoughts and, man, but I got the feeling that I can do it. I wanted to do it. I was like, man, I know I probably don't deserve it, or I probably didn't train right, but I want to win. I want to prove people that wrestling is good. And in my country, people was looking at wrestling for the first time ever just because of Franklin. So I was like, wow, I want to keep that fire up and help my community, help Puerto Rico, the program, wrestling. So it was not about me anymore. It was more of, man, I wish we can make it, we can do good at least, not even place. And then I won my first match, and I was happy. Wow, thank you, God. Then Franklin lost, and I was like, wow. So God, please, one more. Just let me win one more. And when I won that second match, my coach told me, wow, you know who you beat? You beat the favorite guy to go to the finals on your side of the bracket. He took I think it was silver in the world championship and gold in the junior world championship. So he was really good. And I was like the underdog. And then I beat him. And my coach was starting to believe in me, like, man, I think you can make it. And I went like, what? I didn't know that guy was that good. But at the end, I was like, well, maybe God wants me to win. So all of this is just to let you know, man, after I took the decision, like, okay, so I am going to win. I felt like everything was meant for me to win. The ref was helping me. I felt like the time was right. Like they were waiting for me to rest. I was me. Like I felt like my coach told me the right words. I felt like the lights were super right because wow, I don't know. Just because I make the decision of okay, I'm gonna win this, everything put in place. And it was just my mentality. It was not that those things happen for real. It was that I create myself that in my head and I make it, this is my time. And then, I don't know, it was, I was feeling that I was moving by myself, like, ooh, having points. Like, if you put like highlights of me at the Olympics, I was probably the guy that scored the most amount of points out of the whole Olympics. And it was just because, I don't know, I was having fun. I was throwing move. I was no pressure. I just wanted to win. And I encourage you to try to win. Like, do stuff because you want to. And if you don't, talk to your coaches, talk to your family. Like, man, don't lie to yourself. Don't waste the time of the coaches and the family taking you to the tournaments and places. If you don't want, don't do it. But if you want to do it because you want to, because you're gonna feel good. And of course, a lot of people will benefit from that because my main purpose was to help Puerto Rico and whatever. But at the end, it was just because I wanted to help Puerto Rico and to build sports and whatever, but because I took the decision of winning. So I encourage you to take the decision and do whatever you want to do in life and do it right. Do it good, 100%, and do it. Don't look for excuse. It doesn't matter in the bad neighborhood that you grew up. It doesn't matter if my girlfriend break me up and oh my God, I'm dying. All of that are excuses. If you want to do the right thing, you just do the right thing. In the whole history of the Olympics, nobody have make it to the final. Nobody have an Olympic medal. And if I would tell somebody that I would win the Olympics or take a medal or make it to the final, nobody would believe me. Nobody. And I still did. So I am really blessed. I'm just trying to encourage you to, like, for example, here, the Olympic medal. I don't show it that much. It's not like I want to pretend, I'm an Olympic medal. No, no, no. It's just telling you that that little thing over here, it changed my life. Like, it's so, for me, I'm so blessed to have this, and it makes sense. Like, a lot of things that my coaches were telling me, and the way I was growing up, like in a really bad neighborhood, and my coaches was like, no, 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 keep focused and don't look for excuses. And if you're sick, go to practice and do something else, because people get sick and they, oh my God, oh my God. That's an excuse. If you are sick and you can just make 10 push-ups, so do 10 push-ups. Because at the end, it's not making 200 push-ups what's going to make you win a medal. It's beating that beast that telling you, oh, you're tired, oh, you can't do it, oh my God, oh, no, we can't. So beating that beast every day for every decision is the important part of all of this. Even during the Olympics, I was thinking myself like, oh my God, this is gonna be hard. Like, man, I didn't train like this, and what are you talking about? No, 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 no. I'm gonna win. Whatever. Yeah, I don't care. So I still struggle. I still struggle today. Oh, it's really hard for me to eat right. It's really hard for me to wake up in the morning. But you have to make the decision. You have to beat that beast the fastest that you can. So if you're sleeping and the beep 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 the alarm and you go don't go and put okay 5 more minutes. You are giving it time to the beast to beat you up. If you go beep beep, you just wow, boom, turn it off, stand up. That's it, and tell the beast I beat you. Not today, my friend. Not today. And then one decision at a time, one day at a time, one decision at a time. And after 3 years, you're gonna be like, wow, man, I did it right. These 5 years, I did really good. So don't focus on the negative things. Focus on the positive thing. Think that you can do it and find a way. Puerto Rico is not super big in wrestling. Like nobody would think that there's wrestling in Puerto Rico. And since Franklin Gomez and since thanks God I got the medal, now people are like, oh, maybe wrestling in Puerto Rico. But it doesn't matter if there's history in your school, in your university, in your town. It doesn't matter. If you believe in yourself, just go and win. It doesn't matter if you are in a bad neighborhood, there's no wrestling in your area, or your mom doesn't want to take you to practice. Find a way. Find a way. Like go running, buy a bicycle. Like, I don't know. Find a way. There's always an exit. Like I believe in God, and I think that everything have a purpose, and God will help you getting your goals and stuff, but he not gonna make it for you. Like he just don't gonna hold your hands and make no, no, no. You have to do it by yourself. He's gonna help you, but don't wait for him like, oh, come and save me. Oh, you don't. No, 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 no. You have to put your part, and your part is like 90%. And then God will put the 10%, like, yeah, yeah, okay, I'm gonna help you. Because at the end, like, why God have to help you and not the other guy? Understand? So at the end, is whoever wanted more, whoever trained better, and during the process, enjoy it. Like you have to have fun and like it. Don't do it just because the coaches want to, or because of my mom. I want to make my mom proud, and yeah, yeah, those stuff matters. But it's not because your mom wants you to do it so she can be happy. It should be because you want to do it, because you know if you do it, she will be happy. I don't know. In general, do your things because you want to, and enjoy it, have fun, and just do it. The training, it was good. Yeah, we train, we sweat, but everybody knows how to train and most of the move. And in the world, everybody knows the single leg, double leg, leg lays. It's just the attitude that you bring to the mat. It's just the decision. It's not always that the best guy wins. You can make the, like, there's time that you are losing 9-0, and then you go, boom, and pin the guy, boom, won. Because you never give up. Just do it because you want to. Wrestle because you want to. Study because you want to. Like, I don't know. Do everything because you want to. Be happy. I don't know. Be happy is a decision that you make yourself. It's not like your happiness can be on somebody or at some place. No, no. It depends on you, just on you. And I'm going to stop talking because if not, I don't know. For me, uh, it's really important to share these thoughts. I think the purpose of God, that the purpose of me winning the medal, it was not to hang it on my neck and being, oh, my medalist, or to put it on a museum. And oh, no, no, no. It's more so people can hear this story and be like, wow, that guy did it. Man, I can do it because at least I have maths. At least my parents take me to practice, because it was really tough. You cannot imagine how hard it was for me to train and to work, train, be a student by myself. I live by myself since I'm 16 years old. Since 16, by myself in a house, paying rent and working. There's no excuse. If you want to be a good person and if you want to be good, you can be a good person. It doesn't matter where are you. So thank you. I'm sorry for this 20 minutes of talking. I hope you enjoy practice. I hope you get at least a little bit of what I was saying. Thank you very much. Keep coming here and training with everybody, really good people, and people that are taking from their time to share with you, and I don't know, and have fun and love what you're doing. Like, we love wrestling and we love to share it with you. So everybody that gonna do the practice here, 90% of the time is because they want to share with you. Because they want people to have a piece of what they are teaching. Understand? So have fun, enjoy it, keep coming, and I hope to meet you someday. See you at the Olympics.